I mean, this feels very dangerous. This was supposed to be just going out in the afternoon. It wasn't too cold, collecting sticks and checking out what's around. And because of that blizzard, it turned into, trying to get back here. Oh, there they are. Welcome back to the Long Dark. We are here in the Mountaineer's Hut in Timberwolf Mountain. So that's why it's so cold in here. One day we'll have to fix that. It is cold outside, and let me see, yeah, minus 20. So it's a cold and snowy day. It's relatively early in the morning. We, brought some of the meat back down from that deer that we bagged, so we've got a little bit of meat here. Got some breakfast that we could eat here, although we're full from the night before already. We are waiting for our bear hide to cure. So while we wait, I think there's some stuff that we need to do. We had a wolf attack, so we should check our clothing situation. Oh, we're carrying these around still. We don't need those anymore. So yeah, let's stick those in here. Yeah, don't need those anymore, but we got our parka could use repair. Deerskin pants could use repair. A bunch of stuff could probably use a little bit of repair. So it's probably worth repairing some of that stuff to get us to the point where we're not quite so cold anymore. So we will probably want to do that today. Let's see what so our sewing kit is not looking too good. And we aren't carrying another one, but there is one here, so that's good. Don't forget, you can always sew with fishing tackle if necessary. So we've got what we need for sewing. Let me see. What else do we need to do? Oh, we need to sharpen our knife. We use that against the wolf. I don't know whether the sharper it is, the better it is, but just in case, it's probably good to keep it sharp. We get another wolf attack. We definitely don't want to lose too much condition fighting that wolf off. We do have a bunch of charcoal, which we'll use to do some mapping a little bit later on. Our bow is still in decent shape. We've got, a decent number of fairly decent torches. All right. I hit the move all button here. Let me just move them back. Okay. Got a fairly decent number of decent shaped torches, so we're in pretty good shape here. Now I just moved everything back from here, so I'm going to put some of that stuff back. I'm going to do some sharpening. We're going to do some repairs, and we will see you on the flip side. All right, we did some knife sharpening. Forgot that we couldn't really do too many repairs because we don't have any cloth. So we can probably repair our deer hide. Yeah, we can probably repair our deerskin pants. Hopefully this won't fail, because it did fail. Okay. We're running low on gut, but let's try repairing that again. And we have, let's also get rid of this old sewing kit. And we have our cabin fever risk as well now, so yeah, we're going to spend some time outdoors today. But first, let's try repairing this. Alright. Hopefully that helped. Drink some water. And now it's about midday, so it should be a little bit nicer. We will eat some venison. And we need to head out, spend some time outdoors. So let's see. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, let's head out and explore. And I think I am going to... Yeah, we'll just head out and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I still want to avoid the Timberwolf pack. Let's see how we're doing with arrows. We got 7 arrows. So that's good. So let's head out and see what's what. See if we can find that wolf that we must have killed on the way back from our crazy night in the blizzard. He would have gone off and died somewhere. So if we notice him, we might grab his pelt, some of his guts. Yeah. It's cold. It is cold. Need to get some better clothes. Alright, so we're going to head back over this way and see what's what in this direction. This is the general direction of the cougar, so we need to be a little bit careful. Not to encroach too much on his territory, and there's also a bear that likes to hang around here too. We'll grab a bunch of sticks here. At some point we're going to make a fire. Oh. Here's a fire we made a while ago, I guess. I guess this must have been on the way in.
Can't feel my hands.
Oh, that was the fire we made, that was the fire we made when we were trying to fight off the Timberwolf pack on our way in. Yeah. So we gotta keep an eye out for the... There he is. There's the bear. So he's still far enough away. We don't need to worry too much about him. So we'll head over this way. This is general vicinity of cougar territory. And there may also be some wolves and other wildlife around here. We're gonna get cold.
So cold.
But
Just want to lay down for a bit.
for now, that's okay. What temperature is it? Minus 13. So, I'm going to try to rely less on coal and more on sticks if we can to warm up. So, we need to collect as many of those as we can. Looks like some timber wolves over there. Wow, big pack. So I do not think we want to go too far in that direction. So let's head this way. And timber wolves, I think, can detect you from farther away than regular wolves. So I don't want to get too close to them. Do a little crouch walk. Now that's a lot of wolves. It's become a really tough area with a cougar, timber wolf packs, regular wolves, bears. It's really gotten a lot harder, and the weather does feel colder. Let's see if I can just hug this around here. Yeah, there's a bunch of them over there. Alright. I think there is a little way up this, and I think it's around this side, so let's head over this way and see. Oh, and I'm also out of stones, I think, so let's pick some of these up. Or at least short on stones. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's a route up this hill. So once we get up here, we will find a sheltered spot. We'll start a fire, make some teas, and warm up a little bit. But I want to see what's up here. Sometimes there's a backpack. But either way, it's a good place to take a sketch. And, turns out, a great place for wood. Sticks, which we need. Sounds like ptarmigans as well. I don't have any more fire hardened arrows, I don't think. I got one. Got that guy. All right. Thank you for your sacrifice, ptarmigan. Looks like we got a blizzard coming on. So I need to find myself some shelter. Maybe over here. Alright, let's get that fire lit. Oops, I guess not. Alright, can't keep a torch lit, but I will get that fire lit. Using my fire striker.
Come on. Fire's life out here.
I did have the torch lit. Alright. So let's see, minus 21. We are gonna... Oh, we'll just put a bunch of sticks on it. That ought to do it. Get a little bit of water cooking. And let's start cooking.
Shit, that burns.
I don't know how that happened. That might have been another one of those controller issues where my controller auto-walked forward. So that kind of
Still burning.
sucks. Okay.
That hurts so much.
All right. I need to heal my burns. Okay. That's pretty sad. Alright, well, I guess that happens to the best of us. I don't know what happened there. I was just plucking a ptarmigan, and I walked right into my fire, so I'm not quite sure how that happened. But it could be that same controller problem I had before, so... Okay, well, that's just one more thing to watch out for. Yeah, not good. Okay. Well, at least we're warm. Let's cook the rest of our ptarmigan. And make some more rosehip tea. Some more reishi tea. Okay, looks like the wind shifted. And we need to find a more sheltered spot for our fire. Maybe here. So to replace the fire, we can find a sheltered spot nearby, use a torch, grab the fire that we just had put out, and move it. But it's cold, and as soon as this fire goes out, we're going to lose its heat. So we are going to need to figure out what we need to put on that to make it warm. 33 degrees, this fire, 8. So it's going to be 33 minus 8 is minus 25, so we need at least 25 sticks for a pole and 5 sticks. So we will have to use a pole. And we'll use the rest of our sticks, except for one. See if we can move these. No, we're good. No, we're good. Put them. Alright, well, we'll pick them up. And we will make sure birch bark tea is warm. And let's see, reishi. I'm gonna drink that. Another reishi down. And then these ones we will put into the flask. Alright, it sounds like the blizzard has finally let up. And I managed to pluck, I'm seeing most, all the down from that one ptarmigan. Made some water, made some teas. See if it's still light enough to sketch. Yes, it is. That's useful. Alright, so here we're at the top of this, near the entrance to Echo Ravine. And yeah, now it's dark. So, and still snowing, so hard to see too much, but I guess we can explore a little bit. With the temperature, this is 31 degrees. We're 16 degrees, so 31 minus 16. So I don't know, it's not too cold. But yeah, I guess let's see what we got torch-wise. Yeah, we got a few torches. We could take a few more. I think we should drop this ptarmigan, because I don't want to be stinky in the dark with those timberwolves nearby. And the bear, because we are going to have to try to make it back home. So let's take a few torches. Our flask should still be warm, yeah. Drink a little bit of water, but not too much in case we need to fill up from the flask. Ooh, it's blowing again. Alright, let's see if we can get this torch lit. If we can get this to stay lit. Okay, it's windy, so I think we're going to put another stick on this fire and see if we can hang out here until the wind dies down. The fire is still pretty warm, so we will feed it stick by stick until we feel like we could take a torch down. I mean, worst case scenario, we could sleep here tonight. So let's tear down some of these. Yeah, I just don't want to be walking around with a torch in the wind like this. I can't believe we just got off a blizzard and now it's windy as well, so yeah, this could be certainly a challenge. May as well grab the rest of this ptarmigan. We got 28 minutes on that. Let's give it another stick. Let's do it. I know this says 28 minutes and the fire only said 21 minutes, but it's not going to burn out because there is a burn bonus when it's very cold outside. So you'll see we got an extra 7 to 10 minutes out of that. So we'll stick another stick on there. Looks like the wind is starting to die down. Alright. We're not stinky. Let's grab this and see where it takes us. I think it should be safe up here. But it doesn't feel super safe going back down. And I don't think there is a backpack or anything up here because I did do a sketch and I didn't see one. So that's too bad. I thought, you know, we came up here to see if there was anything good. And it turns out I don't think there is. So we need to find our way back home in the dark. Yeah, well, so that's Great Bear Island for you. You know, you just go out to take a look around, and you get stuck in a blizzard. And now we gotta be careful coming down here. Because the last thing I need is... You know what, I think I'm gonna take one of these out. Oh, they're cold now. Okay, alright, well that's not great either. I was gonna say the last thing I need is another wolf attack. Especially timber wolves, which I know are at the bottom of this. Or a bear, which I also know is at the bottom of this. So, alright, well. Guess we're going to head away from the timber wolves, which are kind of behind us and to the left. Towards the bear, which I don't know where he is.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
But we gotta go. So... yeah, Timberwolf Mountain is not treating us all that well. If I didn't know better, I would think it wants to evict us. It doesn't look like a bear.
Goddamn freezing.
Yeah, it's very cold out, and I'm just listening. Listening for the bear. I mean, this feels very dangerous. This was supposed to be just going out in the afternoon. It wasn't too cold. You know, collecting sticks and checking out what's around. And because of that blizzard, it turned into, you know, trying to get back here. Oh, there they are. Oops. Okay, now my controller is wigging out. Oh, this is probably the end. This is the end of my run. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, that was it. Okay, I don't want to make excuses, but my controller did wig out like a couple of times, made me burn myself, and spun out like crazy as soon as those wolves started attacking. I don't know why. Alright. Well, I've never tried this cheat death mechanic, so why don't we give that a shot? Yeah, let's try it. So we can see, let me see, progress for achievements that require completion within a single, okay, I don't care about that. Weaken me temporarily. My old pack is still somewhere. If I find it, I can find some stuff. I'll take a penalty and I'll take a respawn. So let's see. All right. Well, I do plan to keep this run going if I can survive this. So I'm going to try the short-term penalty, I guess, 50% for 30 days. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't think I want to be close to these timber wolves. I don't know how far is, but I don't think I want to respawn right here. That's for sure. So I think I'll try the far safe respawn. Am I sure about my choices? No, I'm not sure, but those are my choices. So let's go. All right, this is the first time I've ever tried this, so let's see how it works. Where am I? I am. Oh my
What
goodness, I am
happened?
super far. I am super far, and everything is black and white. Okay. Oh, and it's boarded up. Okay. Let's run in here and see if it's warm enough to survive. Okay, I'm in Bleak Inlet. That is super far. Okay, it is warm enough here. I am running low on food. What have I got? Oh, nothing. I've got 3 matches. So that's good. I've got a bunch of torn clothing. Nothing to fix it with. I've got 1 coal and 2 rows of teas. And no wood. All right. Let's see. Fleece mittens, rear end. At least I don't have my cabin fever risk anymore because I'm going to need to spend a little bit of time indoors. Some cloth here. I can grab that crate. I don't have well fed either, so don't need to worry too much about losing that, but I do have limited condition. Need to find some food. Flare. Kind of hard to see in here. I don't know if it's just me or it's this black and white thing. Take a book. Just basically take everything. Everything I can
I
find.
could eat anything.
Yeah, I know you're going to be hungry. Do I have any water? I don't have any water. Old bedroll, but I don't have my tools. I don't have a knife. Let's see if... See if I can find my old pack. I think that it does show up on... I think it does show up on the... Oh, if I can make it to Mystery Lake, I got a bunch of stuff there. So... Maybe I can make it to Mystery Lake. Timberwolf Mountain. Is my pack going to be here somewhere? Yeah, I don't see it here. Not an Ash Canyon. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, I think my best bet, I'm not going to find my pack. My best bet is to make it to Mystery Lake. How am I going to do that? Alright, well, I gotta forget about food because I'm gonna be out of food. I need sleep. I need water. And I need to warm up. So I have 3 matches. I have some wood. Let's make some torches. I've got Surefire in the Marine Flare pretty much. But let's try the matches first. No accelerant. Oh, chance of success 100% with the book. Alright. That's good, let's do it. Make some water. We'll sleep just a little bit, and then...
Come on. I would do anything for a drink right now.
And then we gotta make our way through very difficult terrain.
Turned out pretty well.
Oh, I don't have any... I don't even have a tin can. That is just... That is terrible. I don't even have a tin can. And there isn't one here. Alright, well, let me see what... grab that torch. Let's see what's outside. Usually there's some coal around here.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
But I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a can. Like a tin can. Here's the coal.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
It's a cannery workshop. How come there's no can? Alright, well. Let's head back in here. There is also a... gotta warm up a little. There's also a fishing hut that we can try. I'm gonna throw some more wood on this fire just to make sure it doesn't burn out. Oh, it did burn out. Alright, well, we'll give it a shot with this torch. That was really a waste. My one book. And I wasted it.
Come on.
Okay, that was lucky.
That did it.
That was lucky. Okay. Alright. Let's pop a coal on there. Think. Let's just take another look around here. A better torch, just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Summit soda.
Excellent.
God, I'm not going to drink that right away. I wish it were a tin can, just a recycled can. I just want a recycled can. Another Summit soda. So I did miss some stuff. Getting back here behind the chair. Yeah, I don't see a can or anything I can make a can out of. Alright, well, I do have 2 Summit sodas, so that'll help a little. I'm tired, but I gotta recover some health somehow. At least I'm recovering some warmth here. Alright, what to do?
Where can I find something to eat?
Think. Alright, I guess I'm gonna head to I'm gonna drink this Summit Soda. I can't afford to lose much more condition. I'm gonna drink both of them. And let's put this out. Alright, well, we're gonna wait till we're warmed up, and then I guess we're gonna go out and see if we can find our way back to Mystery Lake. If we could find our way back to Mystery Lake, that would be good. I think I know how to get there. I just don't know if I will survive that long. With no weapons and no tools. So, let's take some torches because we're going to need them. We should think a little bit about what we did wrong. Like, I guess I did not really know where I was. I walked right into some timberwolves. I didn't think there were going to be timberwolves there. Maybe I had gotten turned around and headed towards that big pack. Instead of heading, maybe I wasn't heading where I thought I was heading. We're going to need at least one stick if we want to make another fire at any point. So, and we should also warm up our teas. Let's also make sure that we have our best gear on. We have our only gear on, so. Alright, 13 minutes there. Alright, we need at least one stick if we want to make another fire. Alright, so we have stuff to make a fire. We have stuff to scare away wolves if necessary, this marine flare. We're going to have to go through a cave to get to Forlorn Muskeg, so we will need light. So we're going to need to carry this fire with us the whole way. We have these, which will warm us up, give us a little bit. Nah, we might make it. We might make it. We might make it. It's definitely a challenge. It is definitely a challenge. But we might make it. 2 minutes. I'm going to take that last one. And okay, let's go. Alright, we're going to try to make it to Mystery Lake. That is the goal. There can be a bear around here. We don't want to run into him. It is very, very cold. Yeah, I guess we should go... I guess we should go this way. I'm not even going to bother with that little shack. We just got to get going. So I do know that, wow, it is so cold. I don't know. I don't know that we're going to make this. Alright, let's take a drink. We'll warm up a little bit.
Never been so hungry in my life.
It's gonna blizzard too. Yeah, I can't remember the best way to get to this? Okay, we lost our fire.
Something's making me feel tired.
Oh, I wonder what that could be. Oh no, that is not good. Okay, let's see if we can stop. I'm gonna drink this other one. There should be some trailers up here. Gotta be careful not to fall in here and get hypothermia. A blizzard, huh? Well, this is Bleak Inlet. They don't call it bleak for nothing. So there should be some trailers up here. In fact, I see them.
My fingers feel numb.
I see them over there. So if we can make it to those trailers, there might be some food, water, tin can, something in there that is useful. So let's just see if we can make it there.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
I think we got 2 matches left and 1 marine flare. This is kind of interesting, actually. You know, it's like really a extreme version of the game. I'm going to try to get up here because I don't know if the ice is very thin over there, so... Alright. Okay.
I could eat a horse.
Oh, sprain. That's not good either. Alright, well, let's see what's in here. Let us see what's in here. Use a stone, too, if we can find one. Alright. There's a place to sleep. Granola bar.
I could use this.
I could use this. The one thing I can't use, lantern fuel. Book. Gonna burn that. Great, nothing in it. Could really use a tin can. Just a little recycled tin can. Good leather. Alright, well, it's still raging outside. No tin can, no water. We're okay with water, actually. Maybe we need a little bit of sleep. While there's blizzard outside, warm us up. Still sounds windy out there. Still sounds windy out there. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I guess need to sleep through the blizzard here. Wrist is healed, that's nice. Still a blizzard. In the wind shade right now. Let's just take a quick look around. Driver. inside.
Too cold to think.
Alright, well, we may end up being sucked in here. I mean, we have a chance if we can get some good weather. Has it calmed down?
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I know. Got a granola bar. We can eat that. Nope. Has not calmed down. Alright, let's eat the granola bar. Wow, I wonder if we can make it to Mystery Lake. Pain is healed. It sounds windy, but it doesn't sound as terrible. Okay, well, I mean, you know what? We gotta go. We need as much warmth and light as we can get. And I'm telling you, there are timber wolves between us and our destination. I don't know exactly where they are, but I know they are around, and I don't know this area all that well. So we are going to stumble around until we find that cave that transitions to Forlorn Muskeg.
Damn.
Or
I'm freezing.
we are going to die trying. And I'm just hoping that this is the general direction. We do have to be careful because this is like Muskeg. It's very thin ice. And I don't know where it can be crossed. So really hoping we can find this cave entrance before we die. And I'm also really hoping that it's warm in that cave. Oh no, we are in totally the wrong place. We are in totally the wrong place. We are heading in the wrong direction. I need to grab this in case there are regular wolves. Now at least I have some sort of protection against them. But, yeah, I don't know, this is looking bleak, no pun intended. Yeah, I wish I knew this area better. Oh my god, it's a bear. It's a bear. Okay.
All I could think about is food.
See if we can get around him. See if we can get in here, we'll be okay. Huh, well, that's not terribly useful. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Nah, he sees us. Alright, let's swap out our torch. Actually, let's swap it for a good one. And yeah, we're getting to the end again. I do not know where we are. Where's he? Sounds like he's running away. Okay, I think this way to the cave. I think. I hope. If we can even just find that cave, I will die happy. If we can find that cave.
Never felt so cold in my life.
And now we have frostbite. So this is looking grim. This is looking grim, fellow survivors. Is this our cave? Is this it? Can we stumble in there? Is this it? Is this even a cave? This is it. I think this is it. Can we stumble inside? Is it warm? Is it warm? Let's see if we can light a fire here. This is not the right cave, I don't think. In fact, this might be the bear cave.
Come on. Well, thank goodness for that.
Pop some coal in there. Alright. I think that we're warming up, but yeah, we are. We stumbled into our fire and we burned to death. Okay, well, survivors, I think that is going to be it. If you have been with me this whole run, then thank you for joining us. And hey, you know what? Every death is an opportunity to learn. And we will be starting up another run in the very near future. But if you want to know when that happens, feel free to subscribe. If you want to tell me how I could have done things better, then let me know in the comments. And we will see you when Will Jr. tries to survive his next run. Thanks for being with us. Okay, on second thought, let's just try this one more time. Let's try to cheat death again, see if we can get a place that's a little bit closer to Mystery Lake. So we're going to take the... I'm going to take the term permanent penalty this time. We're going to do a fire safe respawn. See if we can get something closer to a base that we have stocked.
Am I alive?
Pleasant Valley. We are in Skeeter's Ridge, it feels like. Feels like we're in Skeeter's Ridge. Might be able to make it to the...
I'll be hungry later.
Yeah, I'll be hungry now. See what I got. Oh, I've got one match. One match. Okay. And I'm gonna need a stick or something. Let's search this out.
I think I can use this.
See if we can find Ooh, we got nothing. Wow, this is even harder than last time. We got nothing. Okay. Alright. We got one match. Do we have a book? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to break this down because I need something to light a fire with.
I could eat anything right now. Can't feel my feet.
So I think we're at Skeeter's. Yes, we are. So here's a stick. I think there is a way down. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so here is the way down to Drop Dodger's cabin. Let's see if we can make it down there. Timberwolves. I did not know we had timberwolves here.
I'm gonna die.
Oops. Fell down the rope. That's not good. Yeah, I guess it's because I'm carrying this fish, but I really do want to eat this fish. Actually, let's see if we can risk. Should we risk it? 75%. Let's risk it. Risk it, risk it, risk it. Pop the coal in there. Grab some torches.
Come on. Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Yeah, it's life, really.
It worked.
Oh my god, it's still gonna be cold. Okay. How long? 51 minutes. We'll die before then. Okay. Let's grab torches.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Alright, we have no more matches, so we gotta keep these torches going.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Yeah, starvation is not what you're gonna die from, Will. Starvation is not what you're gonna die from. Alright. Alright, let's head down.
I'd drink almost anything about now.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I know we're exhausted, but we should be able to make it down at least. And I guess we'll head to Draft Dodgers, and maybe there's something there we can use. Something.
I'm so tired, I could just lay down right here.
Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Alright. Oh, our torch blew out. Did our torch blow out? It says it's still going. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, no, it blew out. Okay. Unless we find matches in here, or some flare or something. And we're cold in here. Are we warm in bed? Yes. Just warm up a little bit. Alright. See what we can find in good old Draft Dodger's cabin. Sounds like the death music. Yeah, I think that we are done for. Alright, well, 69 days survived. Yeah, it's not nothing. Let's go again.